jump and climb
No,
up a tent.
you can't climb a fucking tent. Good
I
try.
watched this nigga do this shit, bro. I'm chasing
Nah, you can climb a tent.
So Mr.
He said I'm a
Gold,
kid.
I'm so happy that you said you're a kid, cause that right there, you have to push the fucking button in order to get into this game anymore. You can't be a kid. So, good job. It just helps out us reporting you. Dum dum.
You gotta push the fucking button. Word.
He sent
Gotta
me
be
a
grown,
whisper
man.
and said, "No, you guys just suck. I'm a kid."
He's alright. He should be better than us, nigga. You got more free time and more cognitive interest, nigga. Nigga, my cognitive interest was going into weed, basketball, baseball, going outside, smacking
Bro,
ass.
I was trying to find out where the weed
Fucking
hookup
riding
was
bikes.
to go to the fucking concerts. Where was the homie having a party at his grandma's house this weekend? Like shit.
Yeah, nigga. Nigga, we was trying to figure out where we was taking our next adventure on our bike, nigga. We was having bike quests, nigga. We riding from
Gone
Queens to
for
the
hours.
We trying to figure out how to get to Manhattan without getting on the highway type shit. You heard?
Yeah.
Like, we riding in train, we riding under subways and shit, and over subways.
I remember when I was a
and shit,
kid
so
when we used to fucking hop on railroad trains.
Yeah, we used to ride the back of the bus. You grab the drink from the back of the bus, and the city bus, and you ride that bitch. We used to do that shit all the way to the avenue. What? That shit went viral like earlier this year, like in the summer. They was talking about how the kids don't even come outside to ride the bikes anymore. Ride the back of the buses. Instead, you little dumbass niggas gonna ride on top of trains and shit. Like trains don't go under tunnels and underwater and shit.
Oh yeah. I mean, we were dumbass kids, but we were also trying to like have fun and not die.
But we got our ass whooped for getting like if we almost died, you got your ass whooped. You got your ass whooped for you almost killing yourself for worrying your mama like that. She whooped
Like
your
I
ass.
remember when my husband, he said he fell off his bike, broke his arm, and his brother made him ride his bike all the way back home with a gash in his head and a broken arm. And I was like, see, that was the 80s.
Yeah.
That was the 80s, bro. Like, you just sucked it up and went home.
Yeah, I'm finna carry you finna bleed all over me and shit. No, I'm straight.
Better get your ass up and do it yourself. Shit.
You know what we used to say?
And like now my husband's upset with me. He's like, I don't understand why you're trying to make Sophia so independent. I said, because I don't want her to depend on a motherfucking person to do anything in life. Especially a motherfucking man.
Yeah,
and he was like, that don't sound
wrong.
sexist at all, babe. I said, no, it's not sexist. I'm trying to make sure that she doesn't get fucked over the way I have with other men. I got lucky with you. There's a difference.
Yeah, but y'all point of view always gonna be different because he's a male and you're a
always-
female.
Well, that and his parents lived together for like 30 plus years. Mine divorced after 3 years, beat me up, you know, all kinds of shit. So it's a little bit different.
You know what though? You wanna know something though? We can't understand y'all, right? And sometimes we try to. Like we really try to understand y'all, but we can't understand y'all because y'all are women, right?
Oh no, I stopped trying.
But women.
See, but I'm not that type. I'm not like a lot of women though, bro. Like for real shit. Like I tell you self-explanatory. Like this is what I need from you. There ain't no, you know.
No matter how much you think out the box you are, bro. It's just a disconnect, bro. That's just like you would think that like you know a lesbian chick, you know, her and a dude will always see the eye to eye. There wouldn't be a disconnect. There's always gonna be. It's just different hormones. It don't matter how much you want to be like this. It's just gonna be a disconnect.
Okay. That sucks.
It do, but that's
just life, bro.
It's really because this generation of women is too strong. Forced to be too strong, bro. Like to where.
Well, yeah, my daddy wasn't around, so I had to, you know, I had to do shit. I had a job by the time I was 16, working as, you know, detasseling corn and fields. So.
We got loadout over here if y'all want it.
Like, I get it, you know, because, like, he works, he's a blue-collar dad. Like, I get that. You work fucking 16-hour days. I work 12-hour days sometimes. Like, I totally fucking get it. It's just, I don't know, man.
Look,
not everything is about, like, whose dick is bigger than who.
The kid sent me a friend request, Mr. Gold. I'm on a stronghold, Rose. And you're right, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep it a buck, like, that be the main issue. You know what I'm saying? The main disconnect really be because women honestly always think that they right about men and they know every man. Because you choose to sleep with a certain kind of man don't make me that kind of man. And being that bitches get stuck in frozen perception, women get stuck in frozen perception, that's how they fuck up a lot of relationships.
See, and you say that,
nigga.
and I totally agree with you because everything was fine, and I gave my husband the benefit of the doubt until, you know, the bitch fucking cornered me at the fucking coffee drive-through and told me she was talking to my husband, and he was making it out to be I was just his fucking baby mama who lived in the basement. You know what I mean? So, like, then you wonder why women have this perception of men and are scared to go and get another relationship after they've been fucked over and shit like that.
Bro, it's the same
Nope, I don't know.
like,
Because
bro,
it's
the
always
same
the
thing,
same
but
shit.
Y'all, like, chicks is worse than men, bro. Like, honestly.
Bitches is worse because a bitch will break a nigga heart and go fuck with his nigga type shit. And can't nobody say nothing about that type shit. You feel me?
Nope.
Like, and niggas,
And act like,
we gotta keep it player.
like just
Word.
so what? You feel me?
And niggas gotta keep it player. Like, I gotta act like I ain't mad at this nigga rich.
I just gotta go
like,
find
my
another
heart
bitch
ain't
and
broke.
go out to the club
Right.
again.
Yeah,
like,
and
this
see,
shit is easy.
And then I
I get
gotta
that
let you see
too.
my new bitch, and
But
let you
there's a
see my new
difference
bitch is
between you
better than
guys
me.
and my husband. My husband doesn't have a problem putting his hands on me and fucking me up. And then putting me behind bars. He's done that
Well,
once to me already. That's why I didn't... Like, so October to December last year when I wasn't on for a minute, Malong, I was in jail.
Like that. It's a century over here somebody wanted.
I was in jail for almost 2 months because he fucking almost knocked me the fuck out.
Oh, no, somebody close.
And then put a protection order on me.
Rose, you got something on you?
No.
Grab this sentry gun in here.
Alright. Grab it.
Mark.
Yeah, see that's abuse. That ain't no manly shit.
And like when I have money, he makes me spend my money before he spends his. And that's fucked up. Like you're trying to keep me in a position where I am relying on you, and that's not the fucking person I am.
Yeah,
but that's your husband, so I can't.
Like, you gotta know your
that's your
husband,
too, sister.
And it wasn't like that until after we had our little girl.
He right here on the step. You got him? He broke.
So like I work nights, he works days, so I don't ever have to see him because he's hurt me that fucking much. I can't do it no more.
And see, but
I can't afford to live by myself either.
But see now, but that's the thing, right? And that's the thing that I'm speaking about is that women put themselves in crazy ass positions that men wouldn't dare deal with. Like real men
But a real man would never put his fucking hands on a female regardless of their opinion or how they feel.
I can't agree with that.
No. I'm
a woman is man enough to put her hands on you, she's man enough to get it.
But that's the thing. If you're man enough to call me a fat fucking cow to my face in front of my child, you deserve to get knocked the fuck out. Yeah. And all I did is smack him in his mouth. I literally smacked him one time and he fucking punched me repeatedly.
Nobody can play the victim in your relationship because y'all both y'all gotta understand that it's a consequence and a reaction for everything.
Yeah, it was after I got out of jail because he called me a fat cow because...
Don't get it fucked up though, Rose. We're not saying it like, we're not saying we condone what he's doing or do.
I'm not condoning it.
No, I'm miserable and I told him that I wanted to slit my fucking throat and he told me he'd help me do it.
See, that's crazy. See, I ain't gonna say.
You know, maybe that shit has ran its course. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it.
But I have no one else. I literally have no family. My mom was murdered in 22, so I have nobody, and he knows that.
That's why I said maybe your relationship has ran its course, bro. Like, not for nothing. They got female shelters.
You don't need nobody
else. With your kids and all of that. I ain't saying it's the best thing.
But I can't live without my kid either. And because of my checkered past, he can't keep my daughter from me. And he's done it once already. And I had to weasel my way back in to see my daughter.
Well, I'll tell you this, sister, because I see it's hurting you, right? And I'm going to let it go. You bigger and better than anything that you hold on to, kid. So, I'm going to tell you some real shit. It sounds crazy, but it's the truth, right? If you really was tired of that shit, you going to dip. You going to dip, you know what I'm saying? And it's two sides to every story. Yeah, I'm an avid believer in that. I got a fucked
Yeah,
up
I'm a
baby
firm
mother, you
believer
heard?
in that too, though. I ain't gonna hold
I
you.
got a fucked up baby mother. My baby mom, I done smacked the shit out that bitch a couple times because of her putting her hands on.
It's just I
You
would
understand
never
what I'm
want
saying?
this for
And so-
anybody. Nobody deserves to be in a relationship like this. When I told him this is not love, like this is fucking abuse, dude. I don't want to be here anymore. You can keep Sophia. I'll leave. He was literally was like, no, you're not gonna fucking leave. You're not gonna fucking do that. This is love. We love each other. We're just, you know, we're going through some things. I said, no, we're not going through shit. The only person
Okay,
that's
but
going
that's
through
up to
shit
you
is
as a
you,
person
and I
to
can't
leave,
keep being
bro.
your
Like-
punching bag, dude.
But that's on you to leave, kid.
On you to leave, bro.
You really gotta
Yeah,
leave.
dude, a man can only do what you allow, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That might be some of the realest shit I can tell you.
That's a fact. And that goes both ways with a man and a woman. You feel
I
me?
just
So
don't want to leave my dog.
I said,
As a
That's a
person,
selfie
bro,
right
we
here.
all have our rights and limits and all of that. Get to know your shit instead of letting people treat you any type of way.
and then at the end of the day, right, then, if you really get sick of that shit, when you get really sick of that shit, and you there because you staying because you in love, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once you realize that that's not
I'm in love
then you be
with
out.
who I married, not the person that I'm married to.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's the
you
pros
gotta
and
let
that's
them
the
know
first thing I
that,
said
bro.
to
You
you
can't-
earlier.
And I have. Even his mom doesn't understand why he treats me the way he does when
That's
I
the
do
first-
everything for him. I work fucking nights. I take care of Sophia during the day. Then he bitches because I play my video game. And I said, I'm not bothering you, bro. Like, I don't understand what I do. It doesn't matter what I do. It's always something with you. Always. Like, and it doesn't, I could literally sit there and ask him. For instance, I asked him the other day, I came downstairs, it was 4 o'clock in the morning, and I know that he doesn't want to be late to work because if he gets written up, he'll lose his job. And we'll be homeless again. And I don't want that. And so I went downstairs and I was like, hey, it's 4 o'clock, are you gonna get up? He was like, yeah, I am, just give me a minute. And then, like, as I was walking out, he just started fucking yelling at me. Now, mind you, Sophia's laying right next to him. And so I was like, there's no reason for you to yell at me like that. First of all, I was just waking you up because your alarm was going off and you were still sleeping. I just wanted to make sure, you know, you're around, you know. And he started yelling at me again. I said, you know what? I don't even give a fuck. It's not my fucking job. And I walked upstairs. And he came upstairs and fucking started picking a fight with me and screaming at me. And so I went downstairs and I laid down with Sophia and he came in there and started yelling at me again. And the whole time I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, Sophia's sleeping right here. What are we doing? Like, I do not understand why people think it's okay to fight in front of kids. I don't. And so I walk out of the room because I don't want Sophia to get woke up, and he's still fucking yelling at me. And I shut the door, and I walk in there, and I said, look, I don't want to fucking talk right now. Just leave me the fuck alone. I was just coming in there to ask you if you were going to work. You don't need to flip out on me every time you're asked a question, like somebody's trying to attack you or some stupid shit, or tell you how to live your life. I don't fucking care. I was just being a wife and asking you if you were going to work or anything like that.
Calm down there, mama. Calm down.
Well, she good, gang. She good. She just talked to Benton about something.
And so it got to the point where,
Oh,
dude, he
okay.
cornered me in
He on
front of
the
the
he on
front
the
door
building, he on
as
the
I
building.
tried to leave the house. And told me I wasn't going nowhere. And it's fucking hilarious to me because he's 5'3",
that shit.
and I'm 5'7".
Ooh.
It don't matter.
But
That's
I'm
a bad
afraid to put my
matchup.
fucking hands on him or even to remotely push him out of my way because we know how childish he is. He's already put me in jail for some shit he did so he could keep my kid from me. So I'm not doing it. So I just stood there and I just cried and I just cried and I cried and it was like, please just let me go. Let me leave. Please just let me leave. And he wouldn't. And when I talked to his family about it, they told me that I'm married to him.
Yeah.
I have to deal with it. What?
Well, I deal with shit you don't want to. That's one thing I know for a fact.
And keep telling you that. You ain't gotta deal with that shit, gang. Fuck
That's
that
what I'm
nigga.
saying. Like, since when you have to deal with abuse and be okay with it? I'm not okay with that shit.
Wait, gang, don't think we ain't paying attention out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? She just the distraction on you niggas, you heard? Yeah, man. That's how we finish the game. Good shit, bro.
I mean,
Yeah,
don't.
got a 30 pack
I
on
wasn't
these
even
niggas,
paying
man.
attention, to be
Hold
honest
on,
with
man.
you.
I know,
100%.
sister, I'm